Hello, duelists. Blazing Lee here at Takahashi's Castle, and today we're gonna jump on Seven Trials to Glory, just for a bit. I recently started a new week, and I've been doing the Kaiba Corp tournament. I'm at the last duel with it. We're gonna be facing Kaiba next. It's an all-new ban list. Mare Force is still banned, sadly. The king of the trap cards, my favorite trap card ever. And or no, maybe we don't get a new ban list until Monday. I have this Red Eyes deck here that we're gonna start off playing. It's not the one I did a video on, but I mean it's a deck to play. It's pretty fun, I think. It's dragons, it's beat down, it's fusion. We got some decent removal too. Let's get out and have a few duels. Yeah, I have 8,000 duel points. We're gonna start over here with the farmer dude. The goal is to duel everyone on the map. I just got done today recording recording a bunch of what is it, stairway stuff, and I even reconfigured my microphone, but I can't shout or else it'll sound bad. I don't know if it sounded bad whenever I shouted before, but anyway, it's kind of whatever. We're just doing something a little different today. That sounds good. I don't know if I have it in me to actually duel everyone on the map. But hey, we're gonna I'll play until I feel like I'm done. And if I have to duel some of the named characters, yeah, screw it, we'll go ahead and do it. Why not? So this game is a lot of things. I want to be a little more aggressive right now, I think. So we're gonna grab this monster with Change of Heart. And oh, it's Harpy's brother. Look at that. All right. Well, while we can, we're gonna get in for 3,600 damage with both of these. With our own Kaiku, who is still one of my favorite 1,800 monsters today. Probably because I actually pulled one from a pack of Labyrinth and Nightmare, my favorite booster pack back in the day. Oh man, I was obsessed with having strong monsters to play back then. And we're gonna tribute them off so we can summon our Red Eyes. So I've been thinking about doing Let's Plays of some other old Yu-Gi-Oh games, namely the old DS games, just to have some diversity on the channel, because I've been uploading Stairway since, I don't know, late October. It's a game that I've had in mind to do that Let's Play for a while, where I don't use any passwords. Because, you know, most people, they're like, okay, we're going to do Stairway, you know, first things first, we're going to go into the password manager and we're going to input a bunch of passwords so we can have a decent deck. And I didn't want to do that. Not for any specific reason, not to prove anything, but just because I thought, well, no one else is doing it, why not do it? Yeah, but I've been thinking about either doing this one, either doing a Let's Play of this game, or World Championship 2008, which I've never beaten without cheat codes. Or I've never beaten Stardust Accelerator either. Or I could do my favorite 5Ds DS game. I could do Reverse of Arcadia. I've never beaten over the Nexus either. There's a lot of these games I just haven't beaten ever. I mean, they're rough, dude. Let's see, he set 2 cards. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to change a heart. Yeah, why not? We'll open with change of heart, and if he has a magic jammer, that's fine. Okay, that works. Then we'll premature burial. We should be able to end the game this turn. Get Kaiku back. Torrential Tribute is at 1 in this format. Okay, we're good. And then we can Trunade. I think this was one of the first games in the Yu-Gi-Oh series to be based off of DP, the dual points, the dual point currency system. Pretty sure it was. I don't know though. I didn't play. Let's see, we had Eternal Duel of Soul. I mean, yeah, we had Dark Duel Stories before that, but I never played Dark Duel Stories. Nor do I intend to, because I'd have to learn a whole new system. And that is a lot of frustration. Yeah, there's guides online, but I'm just not dedicated enough to learn the game. I watched a Let's Play of it a few years ago. By a few, I mean probably 10 to 11 years ago. And it was interesting, but it's not a game I really want to learn. Same with Forbidden Memories, or Duelist of the Roses, or Rechef of Destruction, or it's what is it, Sacred Cards? Yeah. I don't know, maybe I should try those at some point. Here, let's jump to Duel and Yugi. He's right here. Yugi has a pretty crazy deck in this game. Just regular Yugi, not Yami Yugi, even though his deck can be pretty insane too. I think I only ever dueled Yami Yugi maybe twice. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Whew. But yeah, I don't feel too inclined to play those games. Maybe I'm missing out on some classics. I've seen Game Boy Lad play them. He even played the 2004 World Championship game as well. As far as I know, this is okay. He didn't have Axe of Despair or Nuzzler. Really? Really? He's not gonna attack. Huh. He could easily beat over. All right, let's go with Graceful. Oh man. Yeah, we got something good here. And Pitch Rat. I want to say Pitch Luster Dragon too, but I hate to do that. We have it. We have Polymerization. This is the whole point of the deck. Black Skull Dragon. Here it is. We get to use our whole hand in one turn. Look at this. And he might top deck a card destruction. So we'll flip Giant Rat. I think Dark Hole's in the format too, so we can get completely blown out. So I want to save Call of the Haunted for when we should Black Skull Dragon get destroyed. Should our board get swept, we can attack with Luster Dragon. Let's see. I'm sorry. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I'm pretty tired right now. I wore myself out recording Stairway, and then I configured my mic afterwards, and I still can't shout. Go, Black Skull Dragon! Meteor Flare! I think that's what its attack name was. Of course, in the dub, it was Molten Fireballs! Yeah, but whatever. No. Now Call the Haunted is gonna bug us. But yeah, I'm just debating about which game to play. Mahavilo. Oh, it's gonna get a boost because it's getting an equip card. Yeah, it is. No, you're good. Let's see what he does. Attacking giant rat. I have to use Black Skull to attack Vilo now. Nah, we're good. And giant rat. Chain, no. Special summon, yes. Gotta watch the prompts. We can summon another rat, our third one, because we discarded one earlier. No. This game loves to use flip effect monsters. Normally, whenever the bot is behind, they'll top deck like Graceful Charity, Card Destruction. It gets to the point where you know the game is doing it on purpose. Sometimes it doesn't matter at all. Sometimes they'll even top deck a flip monster like Penguin Soldier, Hane, or Man-Eater Bug. Sometimes they do it multiple turns in a row. Additionally, if you beat an opponent multiple times and then you duel them again, sometimes it'll slip in better cards into their deck, like Blacklister Soldier, the Chaos version, or Jinzo. Like years ago, back in 2009, when I was really playing this game, YuGi summoned Jinzo against me. Yes, little YuGi summoned Jinzo against me, and that summer, in summer 2009, my stepbrother Alex and I were in a summer program. I probably talked about this already, and Duelist Pack YuGi was out, so I was using that money that I was earning through that summer program to buy Duelist Pack YuGi, trying to get Mirror Force because I really wanted it. Both Jinzo and Mirror Force were the two cards that I wanted the most throughout my entire time playing Yu-Gi-Oh back then. Because, well, I knew they were good, but they were also in the anime, and one of the ways I used to think back then was, that card's in the anime! That's one of the best cards ever! You know? It's like, get Guardians in the anime! That's one of the best cards ever! And, I still love that kind of thinking. Oh, excuse me. But, man, yeah. So, I bought, I made a short talking about my first copy of Mirror Force, but, not trying to point you in that direction. But, I ordered 10 packs of Duelist Pack YuGi online. I think it was through KB Toys or something. And we really don't have a choice here but to do this. Okay. Here we go. Gonna tribute Giant Soldier of Stone for Summon Skull. And we're gonna ignore Call the Haunted and go straight to the battle phase. Summon Skull. Lightning Strike. I'm toning it down now. I'm not going all out with it so I don't peak the mic. All right, Mako, your turn. And that I was opening all the packs up, just like Mirror Force, give me Mirror Force. I really want Mirror Force. And I got down to my last 2 packs. Oh no! Yep. Well done, Mako. Fortress Whale. He's gonna slap us with a fish. Wonderful. No, it's fine. Go for it. Man, that field spell makes a difference. And I got down to my last 2 packs, so I grabbed the one that was at the bottom and I opened it, and my Mirror Force was in there. So Mirror Force would have been in the last pack that I opened. I was so happy. I immediately put it into my 2009 Yugi deck. I think I swapped out a copy of Sakuretsu Armor as a placeholder, and I didn't summon or set a monster because I'm hoping he'll top deck a monster. Crap. Of course you want him to, he doesn't. But it's fine, we can trigger Torrential Tribute next turn. And then hopefully he doesn't set that card. Yep. What are the chances that's a 7 Tools of the Bandit? Tell me what the chances are. Let's activate Call of the Haunted. Let's target Summon Skull. There it is. We got it. Okay, he didn't have a 7 Tools, but we still needed Torrential anyway. Yeah, not the best way to go about it. He doesn't have, what's it? A card in hand, so he can't Magic Jammer us. We're gonna steal his Fortress Whale. Could be... Okay, yeah, it's not his Torrential Tribute, from what I can gather. Unless the bot waits for a normal summon. Oh! Oh, okay. That was unexpected. So, we attack with Fortress Whale. Yeah, I think he still has the Tornado Wall combo in this game. Crap, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about again? I don't remember. Jinzo and... Really wanting Jinzo and, Mirror Force. Pulled my first Mirror Force, and put it in my 2009 Yugi deck. Yeah, I don't know, it was just cool, man. It was cool. Maiden of the Aqua. Yeah, man, as a little kid, I had a crush on this card. It's probably pretty obvious why, I hate to say. Yeah. Forgot Mako even played it in this deck. Got 100 life points left. Wonder what he's gonna draw. What are the chances? Man. Card game variance, man. It happens. Card game variance. Well, at least he attacked Giant Rat. I thought he'd set another monster. It's like, well, how am I gonna get out of this one? Crap. I guess I gotta leave him in attack mode. And I need to draw red eyes. Or summon Skull. Yeah. We have to take some damage. Alright, we got Witch. We'll defend with everything now. I don't want him to be able to kill us out of nowhere. There it is, there's 7-colored fish. We are not gonna special summon. Okay, good. He attacked the face down. With Witch of the Black Forest, we can add Summon Skull to hand. There he is. Go Summon Skull. Activate Polymerization. I wish we had Dragon's Mirror in this game. Summon Skull and Mystical Sheep. If you haven't noticed, I use a Earth engine with a Giant Rat and Mystical Sheep, so I can access fusion substitute monsters easier. Also, it just occurred to me I didn't have to fuse for Black Skull to win the duel. Well, I'm still gonna attack Amphibian Beast anyway, because that's what the plan was. There we go. There was a time last year I dueled Mako in this game. I was recording that on one of my other channels, and he first turned his Fortress Whale, Field Spell, and it was either one of his 1800 monsters. And I didn't draw one monster that whole game, and Mako crushed me, absolutely slapped me with fish. And it's pretty cool. I was hoping Taya would be here. Yeah. This will be the last duel. If I duel everyone on the map, I can live stream that. I do have my OBS set up to live stream with this account now instead of with my other channel, which is a Minecraft channel. I'm not gonna give the name. It's really not that important to me. It's definitely not as important as this channel is. YuGiOh means far more to me than Minecraft does. Solemn Wishes. Alright. Jeez. I guess we go with Luster Dragon here. I think there's a printing of Luster Dragon that, it's either the tribute version of Luster Dragon or the 1900 Attack Luster Dragon, where its name is printed wrong. See, this is supposed to be Luster Dragon, not Luster Dragon number 2. Luster Dragon number 2 is supposed to be the tribute monster, but I think the tribute monster in its initial printing in Legacy of Darkness got the was printed as Luster Dragon without the number 2 on it. And they had to, wow. Are you serious? Wow. Oh, this game. This freaking game, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. This game's got it out for me. Hey man, you just beat 2 people in a row, you know? Like, it's time for you to lose a duel. I don't think so, brother. You might have Jinzo, but that means you can't Magic Jammer my Polymerization. And I'ma get you, and you can't stop me. And I'm about to prove it. This is why we run the Earth Engine. Giant Rat, we will special summon, you butter believe it. Mystical Sheep number 1. What you gonna do, brother, when we activate Polymerization and you can't Magic Jammer it, brother? We are going to hit this Jinzo really hard with Meteor Black Dragon. Nope, wait. Have to summon a monster first. We have another Luster Dragon. We might as well. I mean, who'd have guessed? Yep, Taya, Change of Hearting for a Jinzo. You know, not bad. I mean, you gotta admit, she is undefeated in Duelist Kingdom, right? Meteor Black Dragon railgun that Jinzo. Oh wow, you can still activate that when Jinzo's on his way to the grave. Look at that. Oh man, what a play. Oh man, I was really hoping it wouldn't be a flip monster. Oh, this game. Well, see you later, Meteor. Dang it. Crap. No way! Dude, look at this! Am I really about to lose to Taya? Help! I need Swords of Revealing Light unless that's banned. I don't remember. It's too late. It's a turn too late for that. It's a turn too late for that. Crap. All right. The good news is Jinzo's not on the field, and we still have outs. We still have 3 copies of Sakuretsu armor in the deck, so we have to play to our outs. Dang it, man. Oh, this game. Better not be a 7 Tools of the Bandit. Okay, good. All right. Well, there's a bit of resiliency in that. Oh, this game. Oh man, what you gonna do, brother, when Taya fuses for St. Joan after dropping Jinzo on you earlier in the duel? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to figure that out. Man, oh, the fusion monsters are so cool. We've seen ritual monsters, we've seen fusion monsters, we've seen normal monsters, we've seen effect monsters. Ah, I freaking love this game. I freaking love YuGiOh, man. That's not gonna help us. We need another polymerization. Oh man, there's 3 in the deck, I think. I'm pretty sure I put 3 in the deck. Gain 1,000. Jeez. Gain another 200. Wow. Jeez. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh man. Does she have Magic Jammer? Please don't have Magic Jammer. Please don't have Magic Jammer. Yes, no Magic Jammer. All right. Does this work? Yes! Numinous Healer. 1,500 life points. Now we need to hope she doesn't top deck Penguin Soldier of all things. Ah, the most grueling duel. I mean, honestly, who'd have thought Taya would put up a better fight than Yugi? I mean, come on. I get it, Yugi's deck is full of bricks. You know, 3 Magician of Black Chaos, 3 Dark Magicians, 3 copies of, I think he's got 3 copies of Dark Magician Girl too. You know, but like, man, come on. Change a heart into Jinzo. I hate hating your massive fusion monster, and then I make my own fusion. Oh wow, more life points. How do you even say this card's name? Kiseta? Kiatse? I have no idea. All right. You know, I wish I had a morphing jar in this deck. I don't know if I do. I don't know if morphing jar is even legal. I don't know if I have a morphing jar in the game or not. I actually paid 1,000 DP to use passwords to get quite a few cards in this game. Like my first Sakuretsu armor. I think the first card I actually put in a password for in this game was actually Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. Because I wanted to know when that card would be banned and limited, because I was dueling Kaiba, again, back in 2009. And I was dueling him, you know, we were just sitting there playing, or, you know, trading cards for removal and everything. And then he summons a Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. And I'm like, oh no, this is bad. And from then on, he crushes me. He absolutely swept me with that card. So every time I play this, I remember that duel. And I also remember that duel where Yugi summoned Jinzo against me. Oh, man. Dude, she almost has 20,000 life points. We're gonna be here for a while. I hope you got a snack or a drink or something. Oh, boy. Fusion Sage. That was a tournament pack card back in the day as well. I think it got reprinted in either the Dark Beginning or the Dark Revelation packs. 1,600. All right. As much as I want to do damage with Black Skull Dragon, I need to keep attacking these face downs, because if she walls us off with Unforgiving Maiden or anything. Oh yeah, it's a Nimble Momonga. You see, that's what I get for forgetting. Now she has 20,000 life points. Whoops. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired when I forget about Nimble Momonga. Either that or I'm just bad at card games. It's probably both of those, to be fair. Oh man, you're bad already. You're having problems with Taya. It's like, have you not seen what she's been doing? Top decking like a champ. And another 200 for Marie. I remember the old Ghostmasters magazines had it had this life point recovery deck that was a lot like the one Taya plays in this game. It uses Cure Mermaid, Marie the Fallen One, what is it? Dancing Fairy and Spirit of the Breeze, all to recover life points. It was talking about Diane Keto is 3 copies of that enough to really recover 1,000 life points. I mean, that really shows how focused they were on life points back in the day. I don't have the Ghostmasters magazines anymore. I don't know what happened to those. Can't help but wonder if one of my parents threw them away. But try to track those down. Oh boy, try to track those down. Maybe on eBay. I'd love to collect all the old Beckett collectors and the Ghostmasters magazines from then, and just to get those back. Yeah, just to get those back, because they were cool, man. They were really cool. Yeah, there it is. I thought about it for a second. I thought, maybe I should go for damage this turn, but no, just keep doing what you've been doing. I think Black Skull Dragon right now is the only reason I'm staying in this duel. Until I can draw Red Eyes or summon Skull, I need to keep poking. I need to keep poking with what I have. So she's gaining, what, 2,800? I can only do 2,700 damage, so she's gaining about 100 life points every rotation. Jeez. There he is. There's Summon Skull. Alright, here we go. We are going to tribute off the giant soldier. Yes. Tribute for Summon Skull. This guy's been putting in work in the Stairway series, I swear. And we're gonna attack and hope it's not a penguin soldier. Another maiden, really. Wow. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Huh. Card game variants. Card game variants. Alright, now we're really doing the damage and we're gonna wear her down. Kind of hoping she'll summon a Cure Mermaid or a Dancing Fairy or something to attack the giant rat. Ugh. The defense mode monsters. $20 cards. What spells do we have? We have 2 polymerizations in the graveyard. That's it. Magician of Faith. I don't know if you're worth setting right now. Here we go. I'm gonna attack with Black Skull again. Another one. It's another one. Hey, if I can draw one of my giant Trunades. I try to run 2 copies of Trunade in deck. I can't always fit it in though. Especially in these decks that play fusion or that play polymerization. Yeah, I can't always fit it in. Especially if I want to maintain as 40 cards or as close to 40 as possible. So anyway, Black Skull Dragon is Monster Reborn. Alright. St. Joan, what you got? Opponent special summoned a monster. I'm not letting that go. Bottomless trap hole. Yes. Nice. That is a good top deck. So it counts the Solemn Wishes together, but it doesn't count the Leech guys together. Oh yeah, we're removing a card from play. Jinzo's the first one, and then Marie is next. I have debated playing the Shallow Grave in this game because of all the flip effect monsters and how just how good special summoning was back in the day, and how good special summoning continues to be to this day in Yu-Gi-Oh! But you know, if my opponent ever gets to summon back Man-Eater Bug or Penguin Soldier or Hain, then and I don't have one of those, then that really puts me behind. Especially if I need to use that monster to tribute to take out another monster my opponent has. Okay. We will try the Heavy Storm. And be surprised when that doesn't get negated. Huh. Nice. What did you even have? Was it the 3rd Numinous Healer? Oh, it was a Trap Hole. Okay. Set 1, and now that we have another card to get back, Gotta end this duel fast. If we get to 50 turns, it'll divide the amount of DP we get in half. This duel has been a grind. But, who am I kidding? These are my favorite kinds of duels. Here, we're gonna remove that guy from play. No thanks. Get out of here. And then... it's a good thing this is the last duel, huh? Then, might as well remove a Forgiving Maiden. So she had Jinzo. She could still top deck a BLS, I think. The game wasn't playing around when it constructed Teia's deck. She could still have Blackluster Soldier, Envoy at the beginning. She has lights and darks and graves. It is entirely possible. But I have a bottomless trap hole for that, just in case. Cure Mermaid. Neat. No, you're good. Attacking giant rat. Fair enough. Well, this could open us up to something else next turn. Yep. That's all we have left. One mystical sheep. Spear Dragon. Not bad. Gonna flip Magician of Faith. And we might as well get our polymerization back, you think? Yeah. We get to fuse 3 times in one duel. Shame we can't summon Meteor Black Dragon again, but it's alright. We got to at least do the cool thing 3 times this duel. Black Skull Dragon! Alright, we get to attack with Kaiku. Because this matters, the amount of damage we do and the amount of monsters we destroy in battle determines how much DP, determines how much duel points we get. And I don't have to, but I'm going to anyway. I will remove a Forgiving Maiden, and we might as well remove the other one too. I think that puts her at 0 lights engrave. Black Skull Dragon. Bam! Meteor Flare. And again. Boom! Mind Crush. Oh dear. Anyway, there you go. Jeez! Wow! Oh, man. Normally, you only get maybe low 200s, sometimes to the middle of around the 300s, and sometimes you can get up to the low 400s as well, but that is really something. Wow. That is really something right there. Man. So cool. Man, Teia, you were not playing around with that deck, man. Whew. All right, let's see. Let's see if there's anything worth buying, and if not, I'll go to the next day. Fusion collection. Yeah, I think I only have and the ritual collection. I like fusions and rituals. I understand they're really not an investment worth doing in the game at this time, but I just love these cards. They are so fun to play. Hey, there's Black Skull Dragon. I know that guy. I don't think I have... I think I tried making a deck with Guy the Dragon Champion last year, actually. Yeah, you really need to use fusion substitute monsters in these early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's my own thoughts about it, but what's Kaiser Dragon take again? Wing Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress #1, and Fairy Dragon. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I can do that next time, probably. It's my own thoughts about fusion monsters, but you know, this is you know, just my own opinion. It doesn't really matter, but I think we've went backwards when it comes to fusion monsters. And what do I mean by that? Well, back in the day, the fusion materials were really specific named monsters, but they were low power level, whereas today they're really generic and easy to summon, and they're high power level. If that makes sense. Like, all they were at this time was two really specific named monsters for, you know, sometimes a bigger body and sometimes a completely underwhelming stat line. Yeah. Not a bad thing, not a good thing, you know. It just is what it is, I guess. You gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. Let's go to Monday. We can check the new ban list. I think this is where the new ban list comes in. Here we go. Yeah, Jinzo, BLS, Raigeki, Monsterborn. Mirror Force is still banned. It's probably a good thing, though. Oh, man. Is card destruction on this list? Dang it. It's not. If card destruction isn't banned, don't even bother playing an Exodia deck. I mean it. Don't even bother. There's been so many times where I'm so close to drawing my last Exodia piece and I get card destruction. And then I have to rely on the Guardian Sphinx to finish my opponent off. Yeah. I mean, heck, maybe you can make it worth it. Maybe you main 3 Magic Jammer or Solemns or something to negate it. We still got Terrell Tribute Call Haunted though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's head on down to the shop. I have to rebuild all my decks now. I like to rebuild my decks from the ground up in this game whenever we get a new ban list. Anything worth buying? More fusions and more rituals, please. Some of my favorite cards. Yeah. Turtle Oath. I played Crab Turtle back in the day. Hungry Burger. Meme card that then got turned into its own archetype. Javelin Beetle, pretty cool insect monster. Zara, pretty cool fiend monster. Magician of Black Chaos, iconic anime monster. Same with Paladin of White Dragon. Chakra, I think Chakra's awesome. I like Fiend's Mirror too. Fiend's Mirror. Oh, I thought he had 2,300 attack points. Huh. I still think this card's awesome. Same with Super War Lion. I really like Super War Lion for some reason. There's another Black Skull. I don't know if you can get Meteor Black Dragon from this pack or not. You should be able to, but he's pretty rare if you can. Oh yeah, the XYZ Dragon Cannon fusion monsters are they are overpowered in this game. Because you can fuse during the battle phase. You can attack with all your monsters, and then you can fuse, and then you can attack with your fusion monster, and it's so stupid. Let's see. The decks I have, this is... I don't know what this is. This might be a Chaos deck or something. Oh, no, this is the XYZ Dragon Cannon deck that I had. Yeah. I don't like to abuse it and fuse during the battle phase. That's just me. It feels wrong. I've seen Casual Cooper do it, and yeah, I did have a Gaia the Dragon Champion deck. Look at that. Ah, excuse me. Excuse me. I had a light deck based around getting multiple copies of Hoshiningen on the field. Whenever you can do that, it feels so good, especially with your field spell, because then he boosts himself to 1,000, and then 2 copies boosts him to 15, and then your field spell boosts him to 2,000. We have the Red Eyes deck, of course. We have this is a fire deck right here. Same concept, but with little Chimera. Attribute decks at this time are pretty much just beatdown decks. They're, you know, your basic beatdown decks. Great Angus. You can have burn elements with Inferno. This is a really gimmicky Dragoness, the Wicked Knight deck. I don't know if I even finished this one. It says it's got 58 cards, so it probably is. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's really gimmicky. Nothing special. This is based on something that I want to do for the channel later, where yeah, I'm not gonna give the idea away, but you can already kind of see, you know, we have a gimmicky fusion monster like Dragoness, and say my opponent would be using Dragoness, whoever my opponent is, whoever I find to, you know, do this kind of stuff with, and then maybe I'm playing Cherubin the Fire Knight or something, and then we just duel. This is a machine deck. I was playing this last night, and then I went to duel a random duelist, and I had Overdrive out, and they summoned Mechanical Chaser against me. I trap hold it, and then I top decked my own Mechanical Chaser, and I summoned it. Yeah, then we get into the starter decks, or the pre-constructed decks that come in the game. This is the Pegasus starter deck, which this game does not actually let you buy in-game, but I used a card list, and I configured it myself. And I'm going to have to play this at some point, because this deck is really fun. I'm going to have to make a deck focused on Relinquished. Here, if I go into edit it, I don't know if I have multiple copies of Relinquished or not. I have multiple copies of Relinquished. I only have 2 copies of Black Illusion Ritual. And I only have 1 Toon World because I had to use it. I had to get that through a password. That was the only way I was able to throw this deck together. Was using a password. And there's a lot of cards in the original deck missing. So I had to make up for that. And instead of whatever card was missing, I put in a Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. I think originally I had a Legion in here. Yeah, I think originally I had a Legion in here, but the deck needed an 1800 attack monster. And playing Kaiku feels like a Pegasus thing to do. Especially if you're going off Duelist Kingdom Pegasus. You know, he didn't need an 1800 beater because he had his tunes, but still. Still. Yeah, anyway, this is pretty much it. I'm just rambling at this point. Wasting time, but it's, you know, it's alright. I think I started with the YuGi deck. Normally I start with the Joey deck because you get Sangin, and you get Penguin Soldier. Penguin Soldier is really good. Magician of Faith. You get 7-colored fish. Sometimes when starting a new game on this, the game is really brutal in those beginning duels. You can duel an unnamed duelist, and they can first turn Gemini Elf, or they'll first turn Cabazals, which is a 1700 attack monster. And if you know, picked the Kaiba deck or the YuGi deck, oh, look at that at the top. Mako's not looking too good. All right, I'm gonna stop here, and we'll pick up with that next time.